as far as wrestling practices and our philosophy when it comes to wrestling practice, it's about hard work. I don't think there's any shortcut to what you need to be doing. Every single day in our room, we try to make different. Technique is different every single day. Our practice plan differs every single day. Our warm-up should be different every single day. There's some days we swim. There's some days we run. A lot of days, there's a couple, 2-3 times a week, we lift weights. There's more to it than just come in and wrestle live. A very small portion of our practices are live wrestling, especially when we get later in the week. At the college level, it's Friday, Sunday matches, weekend matches. Very little of our practices are live wrestling. Maybe at the beginning of the week, if we do wrestle live, 12 to 15 minutes alive in a practice. We do a lot more sparring. We do a lot more flow wrestling, play wrestling, situational drilling, putting guys in position that you're going to see day in and day out in a match situation. And those are a lot of the type of techniques we're using in our practice room. Again, a lot of situational drilling, situational wrestling, but very few minutes are dedicated to live wrestling. Do we wrestle live? Sure. We'll always have a match. We'll have a 7-minute match because we got to see where our guys at with conditioning. But when we're in the course of the year, very few of our practices are dedicated to live wrestling. Is it hard? It's extremely hard. I never go more than an hour and a half. I never believe that. I know for the people out there watching, that could be hard, especially for high school programs. You're probably trying to cram everything into 2 hours, but I never go more than an hour and a half. I think you lose the kids from a technical standpoint and a learning standpoint after an hour and a half. So that's always been my philosophy. Now that doesn't mean from an hour and a half to the next 20-30 minutes we're not doing some type of conditioning, but from start to an hour and a half from a technical standpoint, we won't go any more than that.